Come and join our team. It is undeniable that you...
Hi, we're here from Innova Realty. We're going to be doing a podcast, and we are just excited to be here. You want to go ahead and tell us what we're going to be talking about today?
Sure. My name is Dalilah. I'm with Innova. The reason for the podcast is we just really want to embrace empowering women out there that does real estate and kind of spill some industry tea while we're at it. This is Brisamar over here.
Hey guys. Right. So we're all here. We're here to talk about a lot of stuff in regards to real estate. And right now we are going to, I don't know.
We're just going to make it fun. Expect a lot of chaos. Expect funny stories. Expect to have a good time while you're learning about real estate.
Yes.
And my name is Roxana Collazo. I'm also an agent here with Innova. And my phone number is 713-775-8905. So always make sure you reach out to one of us. But today we definitely have a couple stories for you. You want to go ahead and tell them?
Oh my God,
real estate
yes.
is not just door knocking or opening doors as many people think.
Or cold calling.
Definitely
we always want to make sure that we stay safe. That's a big part of being a woman in real estate is like, what do you do when certain situations happen? So we like to talk about one scenario where we're actually all three of us involved. It consisted of laughs, some scares, and definitely some eye-openers that just kind of, we'd like to share with you guys, and it's something that you could possibly learn from or just simply
keep for the future.
Keep for safety also.
Yes.
Because in this industry, we need to make sure we have that support. And I know for us, we have built that support for each other. And it was something simple as a listing appointment. So you want to go ahead and tell them, Rita, like how we started?
How did it start?
Because that morning was intense.
Okay. So, excuse me. So I get this call. Y me dijo el señor, hola Brisamar, quiero vender mi casa, encontré tu tarjeta en una compañía de vidrios, because my husband has his own business.
So just to throw it out there, two things, bien importante, que nos pasen toda la información, que nos dejen dejar información de nosotras y lo que ustedes nos pueden promover también.
So fast forward. I go, right? And here at Innova, of course, they suggest, to not go alone. Como mujer, que no vaya sola to a listing appointment. So I get all my paperwork done. Dalilah goes with me, right? So
we're riding an hour away. First of all,
yeah, an hour away. We're not gonna say the location. Estaba feo el día.
It was pouring horrible. Rain. It's pouring rain.
We're already getting there a little late because there was traffic y todo. So I'm reversing into this home. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, just in case, we gotta run. And she's like,
do you know him?
Do you know him? Like, no lo conoces? I'm like, no, girl. And she's like, what the hell? Oh, okay. So then she takes this.
That's how I get involved in the story, because I am at my own listing appointment. I'm talking to a client and my phone starts dinging. I'm like trying to hold the conversation and keep the client engaged. And I'm looking, I'm like, it says, hey, she doesn't know the client. We're at this location. And I look and I'm an hour and a half from them. So that was already like, okay. Ya va a estar interesante. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
So in this case, I'm like, okay, Brisa, kind of a heads up. That's fine. We're here. We're getting this listing appointment. I don't care how it happens. We're going to get it.
Next thing you know, she has no signal where we're at. Dije, ya.
This is it.
Ya nos morimos. We're dead. So
And I'm over here thinking, oh my, they're not answering me anymore. I hope everything's okay.
Sí.
And the client is still talking.
So nos bajamos.
No. We skipped a part. So prior to getting off, I'm like, what's the safety plan in this? Like, how are we gonna get from A to Z safely? She's like, go in the glove department. I have a knife there. Put it in the bag.
I have my blade.
Or blade, whatever. And I'm like, blade, okay. We put the blade in her purse. We put our suit jackets on. I'm like, we got this.
I'm like, you get that charger, lo agarras de la neck.
I mean, it's a whole show
plan.
So we go in and we ring the doorbell, and sure enough, that's when he opens the door.
Everything was just weird, sketchy. We walk in. Mind you, si yo hubiera ido sola, like if I would have gone by myself, it was really, really creepy. This man ended up just standing to like one corner, didn't even turn the lights on, nothing. Like estaba parado over there by the corner. So I'm walking and, you know, looking around. She ends up walking around, looking around.
At this point, we're walking the house. We want to see what the house looks like.
Yes. ¿Y qué le dije yo? I'm like, you are the only owner here at this house, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, do you mind like turning on the lights? Like, are you the only one here? He's no, sí, pues empezó a prender las luces. And
remember the time? So the last one of the, I would say my most sketchy moment was whenever he's like, okay, well, just give me a second and let me go ahead and open my bedroom door. And I'm like, okay. Bedroom. And he's like, it's a press on. It's a press on.
That part I did not know.
To go into the door.
The fingerprint.
With a fingerprint?
It's a fingerprint.
It's a fingerprint.
How did y'all handle that part? Because I would have panicked. I would have been like, my back against the wall, scoot.
So her and I look at each other. Her and I look at each other, and then and I'm like, I'm not going in. There's no way I'm going in. There's no way I'm going in. She goes in. I stay behind. I'm like, in case we have to run.
Yeah.
So she's in there.
She's exit at this point. Where is the exit door?
The room looks good, and I'm like,
yeah. So I'm looking at everything. She stayed behind, and it was just sketchy the whole time.
Now, something to keep in mind is these ladies are very petite. I mean, you might not be able to see that from the camera right now, but we're petite. We're short. You know, it's just not. We can easily be overtaken. Okay, so that's where the whole real estate safety comes into play.
Right.
Having your peers supporting you and making sure that we have that network of support and backing up.
Yeah.
If we can't back each other up, then who else? Because in this kind of industry, you're by yourself.
And Miguel is like really big about that. He's like, you know, you guys,
which is definitely one big reason why I enjoy and have not chosen to go anywhere else. And working with Miguel at Innova has really brought up a lot of hidden talents and a lot of learning overall because he's a very supportive kind of guy. So with this said, he did tell us since the beginning, hey, y'all shouldn't go alone. Yes, y'all shouldn't go anywhere alone.
Yes.
But continue with the story because...
So mind you, this whole time, desde que empecé, like since we walked in, everything was like kind of sketchy, ¿verdad? So... Cuando either Dalilah caminaba o yo, I kept looking back porque he stayed behind us the whole time. So I wasn't going to be like las dos caminando así and just not looking back. So I kept looking back.
No, you were in an angle. We're in an
angle.
Like
we're in an angle.
So she's like, I see you over there. And it's like sign language with our eyes. Yeah. You're over there. I'm over here type of stuff.
So mind you, I mean, ya después... This man, the thing that kept it weird, estaba bien calmado.
He was so calm.
He was so calm. Espérate, necesito que moverme.
And that's scary. That's scary.
So
anytime that someone is so calm, cool, and collected, it's like your spidey senses
even
just
on
start
the
tingling.
Phone
You're like,
You're like, he's too calm.
Something's happening.
No, you from the beginning of the freaking presentation that we gave when we sat down at the table.
Yeah.
And he was ready to sign everything.
Todo. Like,
No questions asked?
No questions asked.
Okay, that's not common, guys. Like, you have...
That was like
all
the best
kinds of
Yeah.
appointment, though.
Pero
I
mind you, como que era like everything was legit, everything's fine, everything's
Yeah, of
but
course. He's amazing.
It was just his personality. It was just so weird, guys. But
The knock on the door.
so mean.
Remember I texted you?
You know?
Someone just knocked on the
Yeah,
door. Like, what's going on?
After not getting text messages or any back and forth conversation, all of a sudden I get someone's at the door, they're knocking. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
No,
No, true. This is between having signal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
because
I hope
it's
she got
sketchy
this message. I hope she-
signal. It's coming in and
Yeah.
out. It's just, So I'm over here sweating and kind of like, how do I get out of this? I need to get my deal. I was trying to figure out, how do I get to them? Who do I text? What do I do?
No, you at this point, Brisa's getting the blade from the purse back to her pocket.
Because at one point they're not comfortable.
She's
Don't be
like,
mental.
the guy goes to the door, obviously to answer the door, and we're like looking behind, and there's a big window behind us, and we're like,
Oh,
is
yeah.
it?
A car pulls up,
I'm like, who is it?
and I'm like,
And we look at each
Did
other.
you
She's
order
like,
food?
That would have been for me. I would have been like,
that's a red flag.
and I have an
le
emergency.
dije yo, did you order food? And he's like, no, I didn't order food.
so calm.
Bien calm, and I'm like, I looked at Dalilah and I'm like, what the?
That's when the
Dije
very
yo, ya,
adrenaline
todo eso
kicked
estaba
in.
planned.
laugh comes out.
Ya nos
This,
morimos.
we're done. We're
Ya.
done. We're done.
Ya, aquí nos morimos, no voy a decir la location, pero dije ya, aquí quedamos ya, ni modo. Y él va y abre la puerta,
We could hear the whole conversation.
the whole conversation. Dije yo, oh my God, this is so planned. Y él regresa con su comida, como si
He
nada.
comes back with some Chick-fil-A. And her and I she's like already in a corner. She's sided.
Like I'm already
She's ready.
ready.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? Like, this is
Too much.
This is too much.
Yes.
Just remembering, I'm like
So
sweating.
yeah. So
My nerves are
he comes
kicking.
in with a Chick-fil-A bag. No, we hear it. We hear the background, and it's just guy rumbling. And it didn't make it any better that the guy rumbling that brought the Chick-fil-A was like, oh yeah, your girlfriend, or I don't even
The
know
guy's
what,
girlfriends and
sent you this food, and she says she like, and I'm like, it was just so loud. Like, he was just being so loud, and I'm like, nothing seemed right about the situation. Nothing.
dije yo, a lo mejor nos quieren soncear so we
Yeah.
can be like this.
So,
y van a venir
that's
a llegar
another,
todos.
that's another man.
Yeah.
So now it's 2 women, 2 men.
2 short women at that.
But then were y'all able to get the situation
no,
under
yeah.
control? And
Awesome guy. Awesome
Amazing.
man.
Honestly.
Super
very,
great.
very, very
Pero like I'm
sweet.
telling y'all, it's just,
Those types of listing appointments really don't, not to scare off anyone, but
No,
they
yeah.
just kind of don't happen.
yeah.
They
So it's the importance of having somebody.
Yeah.
Taking somebody with you,
definitely.
siendo mujer, you just helping each other out. Being in a brokerage donde like no te dejan ir sola, or just helping each other out, man. Like I told her, thank you, man. Thank you for going. Yeah, for even just
Being
caring.
in contact, that you don't get that anywhere. You just honestly
Mind you
don't.
guys, text the person that you're gonna tell first before you lose signal. Before you lose signal,
Yeah.
porque Jesus Christ.
But she was with us all the way, and we really
Yes.
appreciate you for that, because
yes.
it was a little trio type of teamwork, and at the end of the day, you knew where we were at.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter what
So
happened.
si se nos hubiéramos morido, she would have found us.
Yeah. So
Sí, claro.
overall, it was an amazing listing appointment.
Yeah.
We
But-
did so awesome. I think we
But-
both had our 2 cents in.
The congratulations part is, did you get the listing?
I
She
did.
got the listing.
I
She got
did.
the listing, and
I
he's
did. And I'm
awesome.
alive.
We're alive. We're alive. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
overall, I feel like it was definitely an experience to learn from. Definitely an experience that we want to share with everyone. this is real life.
This
is
real life.
what being a woman in real estate
Because
looks
Definitely.
like.
Because
In
all
a
this
dynamic.
happens
When
while
it-
they're all dressed up in heels, looking professional, and keeping their
Composure.
yes, keeping it all together and just trying to stay on top of it. So let's go ahead and do a little break or something where we give our social media or our phone numbers, because we already introduced ourselves from the beginning, but did we give our phone numbers?
Sure, I think you did.
I did, yes.
So my name is Brisamar Rangel. My social media is Brisamar_Realtor. My phone number is 713-960-3959. And yours is?
My name's Dalilah Pereznegron again, and my phone number is 832-877-1053. I'll say my Instagram because that's the most where I get people. It's ur.realtor.dalilah. And we're not just here for business, but ultimately we're here to help. We're here to empower other women. If you guys have any questions, we're here for all of it.
Facilitar las cosas.
Just to let you know that we're all here in the same thing. We're all here trying to pursue one goal, and ultimately that's what's important to us, is being supportive in this industry. And for the realtors out there that are women that know, it's definitely something that we need to have is support.
But it's also something that whenever you go out into different realties and you're trying to figure out who do you want to work for, what brokerage do you want to be with, that you ask, yes, the knowledge is important. Yes, the training is important. Commissions and commission splits are all important. But something that you must look at is the community within that brokerage, okay?
Yes.
Making sure that you click with the people that you're going to be working with, because part of the success is clicking. I know for me, it's been a world of difference having these ladies by my side, along with other peers, because don't think that it's just us three. It's not just us three. It's a lot. It's a larger group. And it's a support community.
Yeah.
It's someone that I can either message on WhatsApp, I can come into the office, I can give a call and ask, hey, this document, hey, how do we get this, what's the best pitch to throw out there to a client that's undecisive? Or how do we negotiate? Sometimes those negotiating skills are...
They're different every time.
Because it happens, like in school is different. School is school.
Those are just the books.
Yes, which is, you have to, right? La escuela es la escuela y tienes que pasar tus, your exams. Okay. But when it comes down to a brokerage, choosing a brokerage, clicking with the people.
Oh my gosh, that's so important.
To find the motivation, because it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. It's challenging. If someone was to tell you, oh, real estate is easy, oh, you're going to,
They're lying.
When you're a mom, a wife, or shoot, you just got a divorce, or God forbid, you just lost someone.
It's so much.
When you're when life is lifing, it's challenging. You got health issues. You got all these things going on. Just even waking up is hard.
Yeah.
You gotta find the motivation yourself para levantarte and to even. But when you have someone that you work with and to text you and to know that they're at the office and you're like, oh sorry, like damn, they're there. I gotta show up.
Not to mention, Miguel is here
Our
every
broker
day. Our
is
broker is here every day. I will every day. He's here. He's very supportive.
Yeah.
Honestly,
When you have a question,
you have to.
te la contesta. He'll stop what he's doing, and I've seen it myself. When I actually joined the brokerage, because I've been in others, right? But when I actually joined the brokerage, I saw some things that I didn't see in others. And I'm like, wow, I made the right choice.
Yeah. It's important.
He truly cares. Not that the others didn't. I'm not trying to bash nobody, but son cositas, like little details that you're like, wow, like everyone is different. Every brokerage is different. cada quien, like, you might fit in a different one. So far, for now, I like where I'm at. You know, things change, you know, so I feel like I'm good. I'm good where I'm at.
Me too. For
I'm
sure.
good where I'm
Definitely
at.
I feel like it's
that
more of
support
a
system
family thing.
It's something
just,
that
a big
is difficult to
we're
find
so,
in other
like,
places.
it's just so family oriented.
Yes.
And you see people that walk in and out, and no matter what we're doing, everybody's like, oh, we haven't met you. Like, how are you? Like, it's just so warming. You know, when you get here, it's a warming experience, and I've really enjoyed working with you guys, and I'm so happy that we're all here.
Yes.
And then
and
we just
starting
this
this whole crazy
experience.
adventure. If you like the podcast, stay with us, follow
Please
us.
do.
Our goal is to keep
Yes.
making it fun, keep putting
Keep
our
it real.
experience, keep it
it
real.
real.
Definitely. We're going to be keeping it real. We're going to be...
We keep it real. So
and
ask us questions.
yes,
Please do.
ask us questions.
Or any ideas that you guys have that you're like, no one ever talks about this. And I'm
Yes,
like, we
throw
got
it out
you.
there because
Yes.
we're wanting to talk about those topics. That's
Yeah.
what we're here for. At least in every one of our situations, whether it's marriage, kids, divorces, illnesses, anything else that might be happening, having the support system is a very blessed. Exactly, that's the word.
Que nos-
It's a very
yeah.
blessed community that we've fallen into.
Y que nos
So,
pregunten lo que nos quieren preguntar.
sí,
Literally.
be open with us.
Give us
We're
ideas
open book.
too.
Yep.
We're an open
And
book.
if you are an agent that you're considering a brokerage, come talk
Hit
to
us
Miguel.
up.
Call us. You have our social media. You have our phone numbers. We're always answering our phones. Send us a text message and let us know. Let us know how we can help you. Maybe you have a question that we can answer.
Yes.
And definitely refer you to Miguel and his brokerage, which is kind of like our brokerage now because we really
We're a home.
feel like we're part
a
of
home,
it. So
for sure.
So before we continue, you want to go ahead and give social media and phone numbers for the last time, just before we wrap it
Una
up.
vez más.
So Instagram, you can find me at ur.realtor.dalilah. Facebook is at Dalilah Pereznegron. You could also find me on TikTok.
That's a fun one.
So yeah, phone number is 832-877-1053.
Well, mine, I think, is the same for both Facebook and Instagram, que es Brisamar_Realtor. My phone number is 713-960-3959. So call me.
And I'm Roxana Collazo. My phone number is 713-775-8905. I have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and they're under roxanacollazo.realtor. Bilingual, by the way. If you haven't caught on by our little Spanglish, definitely
Puro
we're
Spanglish around
bilingual.
here.
And we're here to help. So estamos aquí para ayudarle a la comunidad y ayudar a unos a otros, ya sea como agentes o como clientes.
Definitely here.
Échenos una llamadita.
Y sin vergüenza, pregúntenos lo que quiera.
Pregunte, que aquí estamos para contestar. Y
We
si
loved
no sabemos,
it.
lo investigamos.
Yes.
Oh, we're always.
Definitivamente.
Muchas gracias, guys.
Gracias a todos.
Nos
Hasta
vemos
luego.
pronto.
Nos vemos.
Muchas gracias.
Adiós.
Fue un placer estar con ustedes. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. No olviden darle like al video y